Look at the blue skies. And please don't jinx the weather in London because it's amazing. Yeah, just the eggs, and also can I have an ice latte?
Ice latte, yes, of course.
Pretty awesome garden statue. Oh my god, guys, there's more. This person must be obsessed. What the hell is this? Oh my god, there's more. Look. Wow, what is that? Who do you think lives here? It's a bit spooky. My pre-workout. Okay, I've done shoulders and also did 20 minutes on the bike because I'm a bit of a fatty right now, so this was good. Now I'm grooming Lola a little bit. I have this like electric thing for her little claws, for her nails. I just do the thumb one because it's very long and she doesn't seem to mind. Now it's around 7 p.m. and I'm having some blueberries. I just got massive delivery from a meat company that I usually order my meat from. It's like an organic one. And my fridge is full of different meats and fish, but I just have this feeling, and I haven't had it for years, I just actually don't want to eat any meat. I feel I've eaten so much meat lately in the last few years that I can't stand meat anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my protein, but today all day I had to really force myself to eat eggs in the morning and then for lunch as well. I might just have some protein powder for dinner because I just don't want to eat meat anymore. Maybe I should be vegan next week. So today I've been clearing out my flat even more. I now have 2 complete empty shelves because I had a bunch of notebooks and old diaries, and I looked through everything, as in I went through every notebook just because sometimes I write random ideas, and all I got was this. Just ideas and things that are important to keep, or just kind of memories and my diary entries. And here you can see, here is like a bunch of notebooks that I'm getting rid of, like little diaries. Here are all the papers as well, and these are just 2. I already got rid of 2, but I should have recorded it. Removing all of that, I don't really need old notebooks, just keeping clutter for nothing. And here I have just a few notebooks that are completely empty and plain. And then in my kitchen I need to go through all this as well. These are just the remaining of my paperwork, old bills, things from the flat, from other flats. So yeah, it will be a big project. I told you guys in my last video that I want to rent out my flat for Airbnb, and the more I'm clearing it out, the more I like it, and I'm like, oh, it's such a nice flat. And yesterday also I hanged up 2 artworks that I had. So one is above TV, excuse my leggings that are drying right now, and this one is also from my friend. She gave it to me for my birthday, a little bear. Why didn't I ever put actual decorations in my flat? So yeah, I just need to go through more books and declutter. I still have a couple of bikinis to sell. Under my TV I usually had a bunch of board games, but I put this to IKEA thing, so it just kind of keeps it simple. So yeah, this will be the view. Never mind the rest of the bits, but I really want to do an updated flat tour, so once I'm cleared out I'll definitely do it. And this is all for charity. My old table that I actually got for free from Freecycle, and I spray painted it silver, and just a bunch of bags and shoes and things to give away. This morning and yesterday I already went twice to the charity shops just to drop off some things, because as much as I like to sell things on eBay and make extra money, sometimes you just can't be bothered, especially when you know things are not gonna sell for very much. And it's better just to help people in need again, unless it's like super branded and you actually can get value from it. Another update about the lack of desire of eating meat. I still have it. Today for lunch I had a massive yogurt. Don't really know what's going on, I just still don't want to eat meat. A little bit of progress. More books to get rid of. All the books to get rid of. The morning after, way better. I'll remove the bikinis. I'll decide what to do with those weights that I occasionally use for home workouts. And yeah, it's another day, guys. Just finished training legs. That's a first. Just walking home from the gym, and sometimes I have such a mental clarity after leg days because you train so hard and you literally just have blank thoughts. and I just had weird thought. Everybody around us is probably under 100 years old. They're born on this planet and they just have no idea what to do, and they just follow certain rules or certain things that they were taught to believe, and we're nothing but children, and we're just, again, everybody's more or less under 100 years old. Maybe it just goes back to my thought that nobody really knows anything, to be honest. We just believe certain experts in certain fields and, you know, their life cycles, like at this age you should do this, at that age you should do that. But to really summarize the train of thought is that we humans rely so much on trust of other humans, of other experts, when in reality we just really have no idea. It also makes me think that how good humans are because they believe certain people because they have titles or degrees or experience. But what does it really mean? As in, you can't really measure it, you know? Sometimes I do like to think about just our meaning here and why are we here. And lately it just makes me think that we should not take things too seriously because everybody around us was also a child. Anytime you see somebody who is very serious and maybe, you know, much older than you, just laugh at them because think that they were also a cheeky child, a cheeky, playful person who likes to laugh. And maybe we're here to just discover our own truth. And that's also quite funny because sometimes people are also delusional with their own truth. So nobody just knows anything. Am I just being crazy? And my message is not to question every authority there is, but sometimes it's nice to do that, just to really see what they know and what the truth is. But most importantly, just to free your own mind, free your own spirit, and realize that you were born alone, you will die alone, so just, you know, do what makes you feel good. To conclude, you're just a person, you're free, you don't have to do what you don't want to do what you want to do, be responsible.
What I've learned the most about the UK market is that there's so much room to grow. Coming from my experience in the States, we are still a few years behind in a lot of ways in kind of all, I say all sectors of the industry. So the more and more I get involved here in the UK market, so for those that are in the industry or looking to get in, there's just so much opportunity. I mean, if you have a dream to start a business in this industry in the UK, it's better time than ever. I mean, there's just so much room for growth.
Hands up if any of you guys went to BeFit. Woo! And if you're a female in fitness, you've probably been to a BeFit event.
So just finished up with the event. It was such an inspirational one. Just nice to get to know fellow fitness industry people. Now I'm having a little coffee in Planet Organic. So this is what we got in a little goodie bag. We got discount for Aveda because this is where the event was held, as well as some protein powder. I've tried this brand, it's really good. Mindful Bites, nut butter, great. Raw chocolate, another snack, and coconut protein ball. And this is what typical Londoners do on a Friday night. Just have a drink in a pub, especially when it's summer. And it's blue skies. Going to these fitness events is so nice because you just see what kind of demand there is out there and what questions are people asking. It just makes me think that I really admire these girls who are younger than me, who are building something quite amazing, while I'm pursuing it in a quite selfish way. So I just need to think of other ideas to help people. Snacking on some sweet red pepper, just raw. I love it, it's so sweet and crunchy. And also I'm cooking some calf's liver for dinner. So my vegetarian feelings went away after a day and a half of eating just eggs, protein yogurt, protein powder. Yeah, I'm back to meat and I love it. Just was a strange moment, but sometimes things happen, weird things happen. There is my liver cooking. I know that a lot of people have weird thoughts about eating organs, especially like liver, because it's supposed to be a filtering organ that clears your system, and they do say that all the toxins or things that the calves were fed are kept there, but at the same time, if you're buying it from an organic source, really good local farm like I do, and usually calves are killed pretty young, so I don't really think that amount of toxins or bad things in the actual liver is really that bad. But again, personal opinion, I love the flavor. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!